Robert is 47. No alarm, no commute. He will never work again. 3 desks down from him for 20 years sat a woman who out-earned him every single year of his career. She's still stuck in traffic right now. One number explains this. Not salary, not luck, not inheritance. And at the exact halfway mark of this video, I'll show you the second his bank account flipped from crawling to exploding. Same building, same years, opposite endings. Zoe out-earned Robert every year for 2 decades. Oat milk latte, leased SUV, 30 grand still owed on it. Same traffic she's sat in since her 20s. Robert made less than her for 20 straight years and retired first. I've run this math against hundreds of real portfolios. The pattern is not rare. It's just never explained. In the next 60 seconds, I'm handing you the exact number that separates them, and it has almost nothing to do with income. Here it is, savings rate, not income, not job title, the percentage of your take-home pay you keep instead of spend. Watch what one number does to your entire timeline. 10% saved 51 years to retirement. 25% saved 32 years. 50% saved 17 years. 65% saved 10 to 12 years. 75% saved 7 years. Read that gap again. 51 years versus 17. That's not a promotion. That's not a raise. That's a decision. But here's what nobody tells you about that decision. It secretly pulls 2 levers at once, not one. I'll show you the second lever in the next minute, and it's the real reason Robert got out. Every dollar you stop spending does 2 jobs simultaneously. It becomes a dollar you invest, and it shrinks the pile you need to live on for the rest of your life. Earning more only pulls lever 1. Cutting spend pulls both. It's the only cheat code in personal finance that's completely legal. Run it on your own paycheck right now. $60,000 income, 50% saved, 17 years to freedom. Same $60,000, 10% saved. You're working until you're a fossil. Same job, same salary. The only thing that moved was a decimal point. A $500,000 a year earner who spends all $500,000 has a freedom date of never. Someone earning a third of that, banking half, free in under 20 years. Same planet, different ratio. Coming up, the actual dollar target you need to hit. And in 2026, it's bigger than every guru on this platform is telling you. For 30 years, the answer was the 4% rule. Take your annual spend, multiply by 25. That's your number. Spend $40,000 a year. Target is $1 million. Here's the part most videos skip. That rule was built in 1994 for a 30-year retirement starting at 65. If you're stopping at 45, your money might need to run 50 years, not 30. And today's market is historically expensive. Buying in at these valuations tends to hand you lower returns over the next decade, not higher. Every major bank running these numbers right now is quietly telling clients the same thing. Temper expectations. A lot of careful researchers now say pull closer to 3.5%. Not 4. That nudges your target from 25x spending to 30x. I know that number just got bigger. Don't touch the back button, because your savings rate still changes your finish line by decades. This target only moves it by a couple of years. The lever still wins. Next up, the one habit that quietly kills this entire plan for most people, and it's not a market crash. 3 levers exist in this entire game. Earn more, spend less, invest the gap. Anyone selling a 4th lever is selling you something. The plan killer is the raise. You get one. Within 2 months, the nicer apartment, the upgraded car, the fancier groceries absorb every extra dollar. You feel exactly as broke as before. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. Zoe's raises always matched her lifestyle up. Robert's raises went straight into the market. He kept living like the raise never happened. Boring. Unsexy. The entire game. Next, where that invested money actually goes, and the brutally honest thing Charlie Munger said about the first $100,000 that most people quit before they ever hear. Broad index funds, held inside tax-advantaged accounts. Order of operations, 401k up to the match, free money. Turning it down should be a crime. Then an HSA if you qualify, the most tax-friendly account in America that almost nobody uses, then an IRA, then back to maxing the 401k, then a regular brokerage account. Munger's warning, paraphrased, the first $100,000 is the hardest and slowest money you will ever make, because early on, almost all of your growth comes from your own deposits. The snowball is too small to compound yet. Once it's big enough, the market starts doing more of the work than you do. That's exactly the moment that's coming up for Robert. But first, the objection everyone types in the comments. My retirement money is locked until 59 and a half. That's mostly a myth, and I'm about to show you the legal trapdoors early retirees have used for decades. 3 legal, IRS-approved ways around the 59 and a half rule. The Roth conversion ladder. Convert a chunk of traditional retirement money to Roth each year. Pay tax on it that year, wait 5 years. Then it comes out completely free. Set it up once, and a fresh tax-free year unlocks every 12 months for the rest of your life. You just need a brokerage account to bridge the first 5-year wait. Rule 72T. Steady, equal withdrawals penalty-free, as long as you commit for at least 5 years. Powerful, but rigid. Break the schedule, and the IRS retroactively slaps penalties back on with interest. Roth contributions. The money you personally put in comes out any time, any age, tax and penalty-free, because you already paid tax on it. The lockup excuse is dead, which leaves exactly one wall standing between a normal person and early retirement, and it's the one that should terrify you. 60 seconds from now, I'll show you the cheat code that turns that wall into a loophole. Retire before 65. You're too young for Medicare. You're buying insurance on the open market. For an older couple in their early 60s, sticker price can run over $1,000 a month each before any help. Here's the loophole. Subsidies are based on taxable income, not wealth. Early retirees can sit on $1 million+ and still show a razor-thin taxable income because they're living off Roth withdrawals that don't count as taxable earnings. A fully retired millionaire can legally look broke to the system and qualify for serious discounts. Flag, stated plainly, no hedge stacking. The subsidy thresholds shift year to year. 2026 brought back stricter cutoffs after a softer stretch. The strategy, keep taxable income low, control your own cost, is rock solid. Verify the exact dollar lines the week you pull the trigger, not from this video. Now, the moment I promised you at the very start, Robert's account, the exact turn from crawling to exploding. For the first 10 to 12 years, Robert's balance looked embarrassing. He was saving like a maniac, and the number barely moved. Plenty of nights he wondered if it was for nothing. That's the part where almost everyone quits. But two things were compounding quietly underneath. His pile was growing, and the life he needed to fund was staying small. Somewhere around year 12, the snowball got heavy enough that the market started doing more work than he was. The line stopped crawling, it bent. By his mid-40s, in a good year, his investments grew by more than he used to earn at his job. His money got a full-time job, so he didn't have to keep one. He didn't get rich on a Tuesday. He got rich slowly, then all at once. That Tuesday isn't his. It's yours if you want it. Same math, same 3 levers. He just started first. This isn't equally easy for everyone, and pretending otherwise is dishonest. A 50% savings rate on $150,000 income is uncomfortable. On the median income, it means living on roughly $40,000 a year, with kids or medical costs. That ranges from hard to not happening. Anyone telling you early retirement is equally easy at every income is selling a course. A lot of famous early retirees were quietly pulling 6 figures. That matters, but the lever still works at every income. It just moves slower. You don't need to jump from 10% to 50% tomorrow. Going from 10% to just 20% pulls your retirement date in by roughly 14 years. Zoe never made that one adjustment. She had every income advantage over Robert, and she's still in that traffic because nobody ever showed her the number. Somebody just showed you. You don't have to retire at 45. That was never the actual point. The point is that the choice exists, the math is real, and the only thing standing between you and it is a percentage you already control. Go find your number this week.